Good morning, students. I hope you all have read the story The Clever Crab from your English reader book. So today I'm going to explain the story to all of you. This story has been taken from the book Panchtantra. So children, do you know what is Panchtantra? The Panchtantra is an age-old Indian collection of animal stories that have been believed to be written by the Sanskrit scholar Vishnu Sharma, which usually contain a moral. So children, when you read these stories, you learn good values and their importance in our lives. So let's understand this story. The name of our story is The Clever Crab, which has been taken from the Panchtantra. First of all, I will tell you the meaning of the words which are being used in this story. Downfall, meaning destruction. Worried means troubled. Witty, meaning clever. Trust means to have faith. Spotted means noticed. Scattered meaning distributed randomly. Pincers meaning front claws of a crab. Repaid means to return. Suffer means to go through an unpleasant experience. Cruel means unkind. Tale means story. So children, let's start The Clever Crab. But before we start, I would like to ask you few questions. Have you ever been greedy and eaten lots of chocolates? Do you know, children, that being greedy may sometimes harm us? So let's read this story and understand that how being greedy can be harmful to us. So children, let's start the story, and I hope you all will enjoy and you will learn something good from this story. Once upon a time, there was a stork who used to live near a big pond. He used to catch fishes from the pond for his food, and he was living there happily. But as the time passed by, the stork grew old and he was not able to catch fishes from the pond. So he was not getting any food to eat. Because of that, he became thin and weak. And he thought that if he would not get any food to eat, then he will die soon because of hunger. Then he thought of a plan and started crying by the pond. When the fish saw him crying, she asked him, "Why are you crying?" The stork replied that I have come here to say goodbye to you and all my friends because I'm going to some other place. That is why I'm sad. The fish asked to the stork, "But why are you going to the other place? Why can't you live here?" Then the stork replied that my friends have told me that this year there will be no rains, and because of that this pond will dry and everybody will die soon. When the stork was talking to that fish, till that time other fishes were also gathered there, and they all asked, "If the pond will dry up, then what will happen to us? We will die without water." So they all get scared. And you know, children, that fish cannot survive without water. So the stork was very cunning and he tried to fool them with his plan. So he said with a sad face, "That is why I am upset. You all are my friends and I will be very sad to lose you. But I have to go to the other side of the hill, to the other pond, to save myself. Then the fish said that you must go, but please you think about us also. We also want to live. We do not want to die. Then the stork said that I have a plan to save you, but for that you have to take a chance and you have to trust me. The fish said that we trust you. Please tell us your plan, because they got so scared that they just wanted to save their lives. The stork told his plan to them that I could carry each one of you to the other pond. One fish thought a little bit and they got scared also, because they knew that the stork can eat them. But they did not have any other choice. So they all agreed. And they told the stork that okay, we are ready to come with you to the other side of the hill to another pond. So the children, the fishes got scared and they all were ready to go with the stork. But there was a clever and intelligent crab who understood the intentions of the stork and he did not trust him. Then he told the fishes that we should not trust the stork blindly and we should stay here and see whether the pond really dry up or not. But the fishes were too scared, so they did not listen to him and said that stork is helping us. And if you want to die here, you can stay in this pond alone, but we all will go. And they were really thankful to the greedy stork and they really thought that the stork is taking pains and really helping them all. But they did not know the real intentions of the stork. So, from the next day onwards, the stork started carrying one fish every day to the other side of the pond. After a few days, the pond was empty. So, now only crab was left there. So the stork asked to the crab that your friends are waiting to the other side and I will also not come here to this pond again. So let's go with me to the other side of the pond. The crab was very wise and he did not trust the stork. But he had no other choice because the pond was completely empty and all the fishes have gone to the other side. So he agreed to go with the crab. When they were flying in the sky, the crab saw the bones of the dead fishes distributed randomly all over the hill. He understood everything and he realized that this greedy stork had killed all his friends. So he quickly thought of a plan and he dug his front claws in the stork's neck and did not leave him until the stork started bleeding. The angry crab told the stork that my friends trusted you blindly and you returned their trust by killing them. Now you will also die. So the cruel stork died and the clever and the wise crab lived there to tell this story to all of us. So children, what do you learn from this story? We learn from this story that we should not be greedy and we should not trust the bad people. So children, I hope you all have enjoyed the story. Thank you and have a nice